HooHooHooRobin.
Good evening. You guys just want me to start singing? No good morning, Richard Cheese?
No, good morning, Richard.
Sitting at home with my dick on hard, so I got the black book for a freak to call. Picked up the telephone and dialed the 7 digits, said, yo, this RC baby, are you down with it? I arrived at her house, knocked on the door, not having no idea what the night had in store. I'm like a dog in heat, a freak without warning. I have an appetite for sex, cause me so horny. Oh, me so horny. Oh, me so horny. Oh, me so horny. Girls always ask me why I fuck so much. I say, what's wrong, baby doll, with a quick nut? You can say I'm desperate, even call me perverted, but you say I'm a dog when I leave you fucked and deserted. My dad'll be disgusted when he sees your pussy busted. Your mom'll be so mad if she knew I got that ass. I'm a dog in heat, a freak without warning. I have an appetite for sex, cause me so horny. Oh, me so horny. Oh, me so horny. Oh, me so horny. Everybody sing along, won't you? Oh, me so horny. Oh, me so horny. No one sing along, for God's sake. You said it yourself, you like it like I do. Put your lips on my dick and suck my asshole too. I'm a dog in heat, a freak without warning. My appetite is sex, cause me so horny. Me so horny. Me so horny. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bravo. Richard
Good
Cheese
evening.
in studio. What's up, Richard?
Oh, man. Good to see Opie and Anthony. Thank you
Good to
so
see
much.
you.
This is such a nice place. This is so much better than the dive he used to play in.
Yeah.
We are so glad.
Place
And
was
there's
a dump.
It was. And thank you for all the pictures of the ladies. This is lovely.
We got quite a collection started here.
Quite a collection.
It's lovely, beautiful starlets and singers.
Yeah, this is good. How long have you been in this room?
About in October it'll be a year.
It's so cute.
They built this for us.
Fabulous. They did, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's your room. There's a big Opie and Anthony sign.
This whole place is going to be ours out there.
Really?
Doesn't it have a feel and a smell that says the Opie and Anthony show?
It's mostly the smell.
Yeah, mostly.
Not so much the feel.
Sorry about that.
Let me just say, speaking of feel, how about these guys, the band? I brought the kids in, the whole band. On the bass, Gordon Bree. Play a little bass there, Gordon. And then on the drums, Mr. Frank Fetta, everybody. And on the piano, the great Bobby Ricotta, everybody.
Tickling the ivories.
That's right. And I'm Richard Cheese. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
having me in. We didn't even get practice. We just walked in and started
I know.
singing.
It was set up, and you guys were playing, and
Just
you're
went with
singing
it.
within 3 seconds of actually setting everything
That's
up.
right. Very Vegas, very
Yeah.
live, very swinging late night show. We're
Absolutely.
very excited.
And
You guys
Richard,
are
you got a new
amazing.
album out, huh?
I do. You know, it's a brand new CD. It's called Aperitif for Destruction.
I love it.
And it's available in stores everywhere and at iloverichardcheese.com. And also at iTunes, which is good, which sort of helps the motherfuckers who like to download the music illegally. This gets them a head start. It's already been formatted into a tradable, burnable format, so thank you.
Great. I see you sell thongs. I love dick.
Yeah, I
Girl
brought some
thongs
actually.
are available?
I was hoping there'd be a bevy of hot female producers on the show.
Yeah,
well, look
that
around.
happens.
And I'm exactly 100% wrong on what I saw.
Yes,
But these
you
are
are.
them. These are the hot thongs. These are great.
We're
They say,
smart,
I love
Richard.
dick.
We're smart. If we knew that there were hot women all around all the time, we would never do a good radio show. So we had to sacrifice that part.
Well,
of our
Yeah,
life.
that's why they're
The
not
show
here.
is really good. The show is really good. That's how many women there aren't around here. 'Cause it's seriously, I've not seen this many dicks since this morning, when the band woke up in bed next to me.
And that'll
Seriously, get a chick in here. One girl would be nice. Can we get a
Please.
listener to drive down?
happen. One girl.
Remember the old days when
Calling
there were
all whores.
you know,
Yeah,
chicks
calling
coming
all
in?
whores.
Yeah.
Well, we could get some girls down here to get their I Love Dick panties.
That'd
You
be
think
good.
that'll work?
Sure,
Absolutely.
why
It's a
not?
size 2. So someone medium, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you
All
haven't
right.
seen our listeners.
Yeah, that now you're asking for a lot.
You might want to staple 2 of those together.
Okay, I will. Hey, can I get a chair for Richard Cheese?
And that's
Yeah,
being
why
kind.
doesn't Richard Cheese have a
Yeah,
chair?
where's my damn chair?
Doesn't he?
We should say hi to Ben Bailey, too, who has entered the festivities.
Ben
Hello.
Bailey finally woke up.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Came in.
Yeah,
I
I was
love
stuck
that.
on the train.
It's the life of a comic, right? Oh, stuck on a train. Sure you were.
Yeah, of course you
I
were.
would have been. I only would have been a half hour late if it hadn't been for that 5-minute delay on the train.
That darn train. Don't you love when you're late for work or something? Because I used to do this too. You wake up, you're real late, because I would do that all the time. You drive to work, and you do hit some weird traffic thing that only takes about 5 minutes to get through, but it gives you the reality of the excuse.
Yep.
Because now you walk in and go, traffic. I hit it. It was an accident or something. And you're not really lying. You have some motivation for your acting when
Yeah,
you go
could
into the
actually
boss. Yeah.
Deliver it, make it believable.
Yeah, a little more believable instead of
stuck on a
I
fucking
can't
train."
believe the traffic today. Rachel, you've come back.
It was truly awful. We're lucky I made it at all. You know what I can't stand is when you get somewhere and you had trouble getting there, and by the time you finally get there, everybody there is an expert on why you had a problem getting there. Right? You're like, I'm stuck on the train. Oh, you can't take the train at this hour? You fool. You should have gotten a cab. Oh, well, where were you when I needed you? You know what? I did take the train. It only took me 3 minutes, asshole.
Yeah, I'm lying,
I overslept.
idiot.
I'm lying. you
I'm a
douchebag.
liar. You're stupid.
Let's say hi to Fred in Brooklyn. Fred, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Tell him, Fred.
Hey, I was watching that Dawn of the Dead, and out of nowhere came that Richard Cheese song, The Sickness.
That's right.
Yeah.
We did Down with the Sickness. Give me a little Down with the Sickness,
Isn't that
boys.
great?
Yeah, this is a great story. The director of the movie Dawn of the Dead, he was listening to the CD on the set, and one thing led to another, and they said, let's put that song in the movie. And they paid us. They actually paid us a couple grand or something like that.
Really?
And for every DVD that sells, we get, I think it's nothing. We get nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
So that's pretty good. But it was
shy,
great
nothing.
exposure. We got some good fans, including Fred, who, by the way, also a dude. I don't know if you're keeping track at home.
Oh, if you go with phone calls too,
It's
yeah,
all, it's
forget
all
it.
actors
This
or
is
guys.
a big, male dick fest.
Well, let me tell you,
It's one big sausage party.
let's have a dick fest right now with a little Richard Cheese, a little
Yeah.
dick, if you know what I'm saying. Thank you.
Quit
That's me.
complaining and learn to love the cock, Richard.
Thank you. I might. As you paged through the Playboy that was right in front of my microphone, now it's over there. You show up late
I'm
and you
not sure what happened.
fucking
Stole
steal
his
my magazine.
pornography.
My band is playing a little song
Yeah.
by Disturbed, ladies and gentlemen. Do you feel that? Oh shit. Wah ah ah ah. Wah ah ah ah. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it flow into me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the dickness. Open up your hate and let it flow into me. I can see inside you the sickness is rising. It seems that all that was good has died. Oh no, the Bowery Ballroom, which we're playing at on Saturday night, is a scary place. Now that you've woken up the demon in me. All right, boys, will you give it to me? 2, 3, 4. Oh, wah, wah, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it flow into me. Why can't you just fuck off and die? Get down with the sickness. Fuck you, I don't need this shit. I'm down with the sickness. You stupid, sadistic, abusive fucking whore. Get down with the sickness. Here it comes. Get ready to die. Get ready to die.
Yeah. Richard Cheese, everyone.
Thank you.
Damn.
Uncensored for the first time anywhere on
Isn't that
broadcast radio.
fantastic?
I love RichardCheese.com for more information. We should get him downstairs at the Steinway joint
Oh,
again.
imagine that. The
The
class
Steinway
act.
headquarters, Bobby, my piano player, the Steinway headquarters are right next door.
Right
Is that
downstairs.
right?
If you go down when you came in the lobby,
Yeah.
it's to the right.
So we can go down there and maybe jam, play a couple
Well,
the old ivories.
John Valby might have wrecked that for everybody.
Yeah.
You know who John Valby is, right? You really
I've
don't?
heard the name. I don't remember who he is.
He
Call
does
him Dr. Dirty.
Dr. Dirty.
Oh, yeah, okay, I know who
He's
this
an
guy is.
amazing pianist
Yeah.
that just happens to sing really dirty songs. The C word, everything, okay?
He says cunt?
And
Wait a minute, you say C word when you're on XM? How do you...
Yeah, we leave that to other people on the show.
Oh, that's nice.
It's like an old habit. We're used to doing broadcast radio,
Sure,
so we
sure.
still do the initial thing from time to time. So Valby was up here. He didn't have a keyboard, so we told him to go downstairs. And we asked politely if we could use one of their awesome Steinway pianos. Like, what do they cost? Like $100,000 or something
Yeah,
crazy like
easily.
that? So he started playing just beautifully, and then finally kicked into one of his songs and just horrified everyone down there that had their suits on and stuff.
Did you bring a microphone down there?
Oh yeah, well we brought a
yeah.
cell phone and
Oh,
stuff.
the old days, it was a cell phone. Such good sound quality we got out of the piano.
It was hilarious.
$100,000 Steinway through a cell phone sounds just great.
If it's
Just
a-
the way they meant it to be heard.
If it's a mobile, T-Mobile, the quality for the Steinway is really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's got a Steinway setting on it, I believe.
That's right. It's got real Steinway tones. Speaking of which, we have fucking ringtones now.
Everyone's got ringtones.
We got Richard Cheese ringtones. If you go to iloverichardcheese.com, you can download them. I swear to
See,
God.
that's a pretty cool ringtone to have, though.
Yeah.
Like some of the people with ringtones are like, why does Newt Gingrich have a ringtone? Like what? Some people, music makes a good ringtone.
Can I just say something? It's good to have you guys back. Am I right?
Thank you,
Because
Richard.
they're funny. Am I right, fellas? Are they funny or what?
Yeah, the band
says you're funny.
concurs. I like that.
It's so true. You guys, I missed you. Now you're back on the air. It is just a thrill and an honor. And I hope they're paying you. And I hope there's actually people who get the service.
Well, they certainly are.
How many listeners you got on this show? Any idea?
At least
How many people are on XM these days?
Well, I think listening to our show, I think we're up to about 180.
That's pretty good. That's about right.
108. XM has well over 4 million.
I was just at
subscribers.
XM's headquarters in Washington,
you
D.C.
were.
the other day.
You were down there?
I was down there. I saw the big sign. It says 4 billion served. I'm at 4 million served up on top.
Yep.
And that's a nice facility.
When we signed with
Yeah.
these guys a little less than a year ago, it was like 2.1, 2.2.
Really? That's pretty good. It's growing
that fast.
That's
I'll
good.
go out on a limb and say they've almost doubled it.
I don't know how
Like
you do the
to go out
math
on
so
a limb.
fast like that, but thank you.
Slow down. It's early in the
I
morning.
like to show off like that every
was
so
pretty
often
good.
to the
Richard, the next time you come
male
by,
listeners.
you see
Yeah,
all
baby.
those cubicles, they're going to be gone out there.
There's a bunch of sales weasels out there right now.
Oh,
right?
they're all leaving, and we're going to have a nice performance area.
No kidding.
And we're going to have a
gonna be
pole for
put
the
in.
ladies to do their
We're going to
thing.
build a stage, a pole, so when the ladies strippers come in and they bitch about having to take their clothes off, like they do now, we could actually put them in the work environment that they're used to, where they feel they could take their clothes off and do the pole act.
Can you
We'll
get
feel
a...
at home if Norton's here anyway.
Well, I think Norton scares him sometimes. talking
I
about
love
clear
Jim Norton,
stuff
by
and-
the way. I met Jim Norton for the first time on this show,
Yeah.
and now I see him all over. He's fabulous.
He's blowing up.
He's
That's
in
good.
he's
here
in Texas.
spirit.
Well,
There's
we're
a
here all
bobblehead
morning
Ozzy Osbourne on
for
it.
you
Yeah.
guys. We'll play as many songs as you want, and do not plug my CD anymore.
Oh no!
Because you've already done it once, and that's all I need. I just want you to know I'm here for the love and for you guys.
Where
not
can
to
people
plug-
get the CD that we're not plugging?
No, I really don't want to talk about it. I'm not even going to do it.
You're not going to tell people
Absolutely
where they can
not.
get it. Where's
Look
the-
at me, not even doing it. No
Where's
way.
the website that you don't want to give out?
Not doing it. This is my sincere love for you guys.
Yeah, right.
This is not. I'm not here to sell. I'm here to care.
Come on.
But seriously, you guys want to play another song? You want us to play a song?
Yeah, let's play another one here.
And by the way, Bobby Ricotta tickling the ivories through the whole segment.
Make sure you play
You
the.
tired yet? That's so impressive. He's
Make
the
sure you
best.
play some of the dirtier stuff because
Well,
this
that's
is
what we're
satellite
here
radio.
for. I would love to do. I'm looking at my CD. What's the dirtiest song on the regular set? How about we do a little 9 Inch Nails for the kids?
Oh, nice.
Start it up for us there, buddy. I mean, Frank.
Is this going to be just like the?
Old drummer name. I get confused. You know what song it is?
Is this going to be just like Johnny Cash's version of "Hurt"?
Oh man, how great was that record? Start it up for us, boys. That was a wonderful song when he did "Hurt" on the American recordings. Yeah, this is almost as good as Johnny Cash. Little 9 Inch Nails with a taste of Sesame Street built right in.
Oh, yeah.
here we
listen
go.
to that.
Love this tune. Thank you, fellas. You let me violate you. You let me desecrate you. You let me penetrate you. You let me complicate you. Help me, I broke apart my inside. Help me, I've got no soul to sell. Can you hear the bass okay?
Oh, yeah.
Help me, the only thing that works for me. Help me get away from myself. I wanna fuck you like an animal. I wanna feel you from the inside. I wanna fuck you like an animal. My whole existence is flawed. You get me closer to God. He's beatboxing, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wow.
You can have my isolation. Bass, you can have the hate that it brings. Beatbox hi-hat, you can have my absence of faith. Piano, you can have my everything. Singer, I want to fuck you like an animal. I want to feel you from the inside. I want to fuck you with an animal. My whole existence is flawed. You get me closer to God. God! Thank you. That was Frank Fett on the drums and the beatbox. How great was that? He does that with his mouth.
That's amazing.
Let's call his
My
girlfriend
God.
and have her describe what he does with that when he's not playing at the gigs.
What else he can do?
She's asleep. Well, that hasn't stopped Opie and Anthony before.
I love RichardCheese.com.
Thank you.
Ah,
I love it too. Hey, by the way,
And you got a gig in New York?
we're playing Saturday night at the Bowery Ballroom, and it's sold out though. So, but you guys are welcome. In fact, everyone on the staff who's a girl and Opie and Anthony can go.
Wow, that's rough.
Sorry, guys, but seriously, sex change operation, anything.
Please, just a woman. Any woman.
But I know that I don't know how long you want us on the air, but I do have a topic that I'd love to talk about at some point that involves me swearing a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Because I'm very angry about something, and this is the only radio show.
Vent.
Go for it.
This
That's
is
what
the
it's
platform
about.
that I've been waiting for, but I need to take some water. Can I get some hot water for tea?
Hot water for
Because I need
tea.
to bring
Wow.
my throat hurts.
What the hell
from all the
happened to
singing.
us? It used to be all about the booze.
Well,
And the pot.
It's a little
This is,
early.
By the
this
way,
is specialty.
congratulations to Boston.
What happened over there?
whole city? Or-
New York may be America's most intoxicating city, but when it comes to pot, Boston and Boulder are on a higher level.
All the college towns. They
Yep.
said that all the college towns, which is a big surprise.
This is pretty sick, actually. According to a new government study, 12.1% of folks in Boston and 10.3% in Boulder reported smoking marijuana in the past month.
12%?
That's what they're saying.
Wow.
That is a lot of people.
12.1% of
That seems
Bostonians.
Seems really low.
Low?
Low? I'm
Like
thinking
60%.
high.
You got to think of like,
I'm thinking high.
but that includes.
get
Doesn't
a
that
rim
number
shot,
include
Frank?
like children, like infants and the elderly?
Yeah, I mean, slow
Like,
down.
that's
there, man.
everybody.
Jesus.
I'm sure if you said of college age, it would be
Yeah, then it would be
higher
like, it'd be like
than
80,
12%.
80 or 90.
If I
More
could go out on another
It's
limb
more
here.
or less 1 out of 8 in Boston smoking the dope in the past month.
Hey,
One
you
out
guys
of
remember
8.
Smoke Two Joints?
Or math.
Give me a
Early
little,
for
give me a
math.
little rhythm and give me a C.
1 out of 8. I guess that's a lot.
Go ahead.
That's a
Well,
lot.
you got to figure some people didn't admit it.
That's true, too. Uh-oh. They're...
We got a song
Yeah.
pertaining to your fabulous news item.
Great.
Oh, all right.
Gordon on the bass. It's awesome. Smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. Thank you. Okay. That's all we know. It was very timely, though. What we make up for with the quantity.
I've heard that song.
Yeah, we used to do that live, but, you know,
You did?
the potheads in the band left, so that we don't have the legal right to do
Yeah,
it anymore.
is this a new band?
It's a brand new band. We've got a new bass player, new drummer, and the new piano player. And oddly enough, the original piano player is in town today in New York.
Really?
Out of Chicago. And the other piano player, who fucking sucked,
Oh,
is
wow.
also in town doing a very plum gig this morning with the Hillary Duff Band.
Was on TV?
Yeah.
This
I think
morning.
he's on whatever that, Good Morning America.
Today's show had him on.
Today's
Is
show?
there a little
There's
little
always
friction?
tension in the Richard
Little
Cheese organization.
tension. Are you tough? Are you like a tough?
I'm a pussycat. Do I pay you guys well or what?
Because I'm thinking we got another Paul Anka over here.
Oh, let's
I've
talk
heard
about
the
Paul
Paul
Anka
Anka behind the scenes tapes, and maybe you're like that.
Did you really? Are there Paul Anka tapes?
You haven't heard the Paul Anka? Oh my God!
Wait, you hear this fucking scumbag go to town.
He just put out a new CD that is in direct competition with the Richard Cheese Empire.
Absolutely.
And
you've been doing this.
I was
going to ask you about this because you've been doing this a very long time, and now you got these guys that can't sell records anymore, and decided this is a way to go, and they found a niche for themselves out of nowhere.
I just
so it's like Paul Anka, old school guy, doing exactly what you're doing, Richard.
He just put out his new CD, which is called Rock Swings. Not as clever as Lounge Against the Machine.
No.
And it's got Smells Like Teen Spirit on it, which we do in our act. It's got what's the other song on there? Do you have that Paul Anka CD up there?
Yeah.
Dedicate a song.
The problem is there's no humor involved in the Paul Anka stuff.
And there's a couple songs on there.
Songs, man.
Yeah, he shouldn't be doing it.
Do a Paul
You should do a
Anka
version
song.
of one of his old songs.
Having My
Right.
Baby.
Next one.
He'll do Having My Baby.
Or you should fuck him like an animal.
Having My Baby. Thank you.
Let's.
But I just found out he sold. Now don't play his fucking CD while I'm here. Just
We
read
wouldn't
the
play a
titles.
CD.
I was going to play it to show you how bad it was.
Oh, I heard it. It's horrible.
All
I
right.
mean, it's
I want to
great
hear his outtake.
if you like shitty.
All right, no, we'll play his outtakes.
You
You haven't
gotta hear
heard
him
Paul
yelling
Anka
at his
yelling at his
band.
band?
Oh, I'd love to hear that.
Oh,
Because
this
that's
is-
what I need. That's the
this
ammo
is
I
key.
need to turn the country away from. Because we sold 1,000 of our CDs last week. He sold 8,000 in his first week out.
Son
Who's
of a
buying
bitch.
that? I know, and he took. I'm
Well, they
just
got
angry.
these old Paul Anka fans that think they're going to get something that they
Richard, you
they
sound
enjoy.
so angry.
I'm bitter. You know what I am? I'm bitter. I'm going to record my own backstage tapes, but I don't yell at the band. I yell at someone else's band.
What happened with the keyboard player?
I'll tell you that story. It's a good one. Here's the Paul Anka CD. Hold on a second. He did Eyes Without a Face by Billy Idol, which is what we were working on for the next album. He did Love Cats, which we do, and Black Hole Sun. He stole that. Stephen Eady did that 5 years ago.
Stephen Eady did Black Hole Sun. That's right.
Sun.
I forgot about that.
Fuck you, Paul Anka.
Yeah.
Hold on. He does Wonderwall by Oasis. You know any of those, Bobby? Yeah. Screw him. Screw Bobby.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Bobby.
But now what happened? You had a falling out.
Well,
because I noticed it's a whole new band.
Well, the
Are you
first
one of
keyboard
those guys
player, he left because he was married and his wife was in Chicago or something. He was too far away, so he moved home. So we let him out. So I got this new guy. We auditioned this new guy. His name was I don't want to say his name, but it rhymes with Gorin. Okay. And he showed up in the band, and he was slick, and he was cool, and he did a couple shows with us. And then one day, we've got like 10 shows booked in August, and in July, he calls me and goes, "Hey, man, Gordon, do your impression of his voice."
Yeah, because we're all going to know.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. He goes, "Hey, man, listen, I got a gig with Hillary Duff's band. I got to go. I'm going to be his touring, their touring musician. I can't turn it down, man." I'm like, "Okay, well, I got 12 gigs booked. What am I supposed to do?" So he just left. And he also got paid for his last gigs. And I didn't have to pay him, and I paid him all his gigs.
Why did you pay him?
I thought he was going to reimburse me for the airfare for the gigs that we had booked. He didn't do a damn thing.
Look at the tension going on.
I'm telling you.
In the
it hurt,
lounge against the machine.
But luckily, as soon as he ditched, we got this new guy, Bobby, whose name also Bobby Ricotta. Total coincidence. And he's really good, and he's on time, and he hasn't bailed on me for any tours. Is that correct? Still in the band, really good. And also, he looks black, which helps.
Well, I think it's more.
I'll go Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Well, he is, but if you look in the CD, he totally looks like a brother, and he's like giving us so much cred.
Some street cred.
Some street cred. So thank you, Bobby, for staying in the band. Oh, there's a CD.
That's pretty good. Something tells me, though, you wield an iron dick with the band.
No,
because
I'm not that bad.
I think you're
I'm
probably...
not that bad. I mean,
no?
the first bass player, he might have done something with a girl in a hotel room in Vegas.
Oh, well.
That might have not been to her liking.
Ah! All right, some bad room service, I would assume.
No,
what you're saying.
it was I don't want to talk about it because I think I'm not allowed to, but he had to go.
He had
to go. It was him or the band going to jail.
When those allegations rear their ugly heads, sometimes you just got to cut your ties.
Or the band going to jail. That's what you want to hear.
The band and the whole Richard Cheese thing going into the tabloids.
Wow. That'd be actually, it would probably be
band.
good. You could put out a prison album like Johnny Cash, Lounge Against the Machine, and
really
Cell
would
Block
like
D.
to play in a prison. If there's someone over at at Rikers could just book us.
There you go.
That would be a pleasant gig. I read an article.
I got fucked up the ass last night. You know,
I read an article
whole new
that
repertoire.
Those guys in Rikers, and God bless them, I'm sure that they're all on drug busts, which are totally stupid. They use their own feces as a weapon.
Right. I have heard
That is
this.
a sweet...
How do they do it, though?
They
They
put
just-
it in their mouth and spit it at the guards.
Nice.
I'm
get-
so
yeah.
serious.
Why would you have to put it in your mouth? Couldn't you just throw it at the guards?
Well, I think they want the propulsion and the surprise factor.
A
You
lot
know,
of
if you see a
surprise of it coming
handful-
out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might, if the guy raises his hand and wind up, you might be able to duck out of your way. But if you're just looking at some guy in the face and going, hey, boy. Well, of course, it's like 1920s on a chain gang. And what am I doing? Hey, boy. What you doing in there, boy?
What we have here.
That's right.
It's a mouthful of feces. And he just spits it out at you. Now you got trouble, right?
That's dedication.
How is that a weapon?
That is dedication to the act right there.
Remember that great song by Pat Benatar? Give me a B.
Ooh. Oh, a B.
Stop using shit as a weapon. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Paul Anka's going to record
Hey,
that tomorrow.
Fucking Paul Anka comes out with a CD the week after mine. He sells 8 times as many CDs, and he's on Letterman.
Fuck Paul Anka.
I'm calling Letterman's show every week for 6 months. Hey, you got to have us on. We're funny. Dave will like us. The whole Letterman band loves us. Will Lee plays on our fucking CD.
Really?
He played bass on American Idiot. So I call up the booker, and I'm like, hey, we do lounge versions of contemporary rock songs. And they go, oh, yeah, Paul Anka's on this Wednesday doing that.
Son of a bitch.
How about
Paul
go to Jay Leno?
Anka.
Jay Leno, very, very funny man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. No, I won't do that show.
Oh, boy. All right, listen.
Now that's Jimmy's favorite.
It's loyalty.
Jimmy was just on Jay Leno. Jimmy Norton.
Jimmy Norton is
Yeah.
very...
He was just on like 2 days ago, on
That's
Monday,
great.
actually.
Was that his first time on there or second time?
Second time, and then he
That's great.
sat down with Jay and
That's very
had
nice.
a great long conversation, cracking the audience up and making pedophile remarks about Hillary Duff, who was sitting next to him. Hillary Duff coming up a lot today. Look, Hillary Duff.
she's on right now.
What is with Hillary Duff?
She's on the Regis and what the hell's that girl's name?
Jenny
Lee Harrison?
Jenny Lee Harris.
I don't know which one of the Janets
Let
or
me tell you.
Chrissies that she is.
I don't know. Which twin were you in that TV show?
That is an excellent Regis.
I love it.
That's a very good Regis.
Well, it's just you gotta just plug your nose and yell at everything.
I do an impression of Edward G. Robinson I'd like to do for everybody right now. It's from the movie Key Largo. Can I have a drum roll there, Frank?
All right, let's hear this.
Edward G. Robinson addressing Humphrey Bogart's character, who formerly served in the military. Edward G. Robinson about to be shot, but he knows, so he's trying to cut a deal with the character. And here he goes. Soldier! 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 Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Wow.
Edward G. Robinson.
I felt like I was there.
Wow, I
love
had
that.
my eyes closed, and it was just like it.
It sounded like Richard Cheese doing a bad Edward G. Robinson.
Why isn't Hillary Duff on our show? She's doing the press
She's doing
junket in New York.
everything.
She looks good.
She
She only
sure
works with
does.
Paul
She's
Anka.
lost a
Hey,
little
let's
weight.
go to the phones,
17.
Anthony, because we were talking about shit, and Jeremy has something here. Jeremy in Jersey, go ahead.
I love this show.
What's up, boys?
God, the piano playing in the background just mellows us all out.
Do you
makes
like
us
it, or
all
do you want
happy
it-
at
do you want
night.
it-
I love
No,
it.
I love it.
All
Keep
right,
it going.
good. Keep it going. Nice.
Go ahead,
Some
Jeremy.
shit music, Bobby.
Hey, listen, you got to give him a recording of that shit dick song so he can cover that next time he comes in.
The shit dick song?
Have you heard the shit dick
No,
song?
I'd love to hear that song.
Yeah,
Do we have the shit dick song? We haven't played this one in a very long time.
Is it about ass?
You think you
fucking?
guys could work up a version of this?
If in a few minutes, sure, get some time.
Our faithful listeners would just love you.
We got time this morning. Can
Love
we get
you.
some headphones for my good friends Bobby, Frank, and Gordon?
Wow,
in
that
the
would
band?
Are you insane?
You don't
That
have
would
headphones?
be
What is this, a
lovely.
radio
Are
station
you
or
kidding
a
me?
satellite network?
It's yeah.
It's a work in
Still a radio
progress.
station?
This is I had trouble getting my own headphones. That's how they are around here.
You got pop screens?
Oh wait, these guys want to hear the song. Is what you're
Well,
saying?
they're going to need to hear it at some point.
You know what we could do? We could play it. We'll turn off all the mics, and then it'll be on the studio.
in the studio. Okay, that's good.
And then maybe you guys leave the studio and try to work up a quick version. And our
Bobby's so good, he could probably write it up on
Really?
the spot.
Here is Shit Dick. You want to explain Shit Dick, Anthony? It's from
Well,
what?
there's Panzerfaust Records. Panzerfaust Records.
They have disbanded.
Yeah, because they were partners that ran Panzerfaust Records, and one of the partners found out that the other partner's mother was Hispanic.
Uh-huh.
And since Panzerfaust is a white supremacist label,
Right.
This kind of shook up the corporate world over there at Panzerfaust.
A little bit.
Which is really funny when you think the guy probably was so nervous keeping this secret for so long.
Yeah.
Panzerfaust, yeah.
Eric, we're going to need someone to get the lyrics for these guys. immediately. So
that'd be great.
they got to transcribe.
They only
lyrics.
handled white supremacy, racist, homophobic bands that would sing these songs. And this song, "Shit Dick," is about the homosexual community and some of the celebrities that are homosexual.
This
and
is
how
perfect
this guy
because
feels about him.
I'm looking for new material for our new greatest hits record.
And this is something I don't think Paul Anka is going to cover.
And this could be one of those B-side things that some of these
that
artists
really
do.
takes off.
One of
Let me
those
tell you.
obscure
Track.
songs that you just happen to have. At the
Let me
end.
tell you about
The
Paul
hidden
Anka.
track.
That's not listed.
I'm very angry about Paul Anka. Don't say his name
No?
anymore because it totally angers me.
You just said it.
Oh, fuck.
The P word.
The P word. It is the P word.
We have
the
audio of
keyword.
Paul Anka losing his mind. We'll play
I,
it for you.
I
as
can't
well.
wait because I can put that on my website and say, don't support
Yeah, listen to this
this
guy.
raving lunatic.
We'll give you a
Support
copy.
me.
He yells at his band like they're animals.
There's a great Buddy Rich recording.
Yeah.
The great Buddy Rich doing that on a bus. And I love that track because he says, "You fucking guys, I could play better shit out of my ass." And you hear a bus engine through the whole tape. It's so good. You hear that. It's so good.
All right, here we go. For Richard
All right,
Cheese
this
and the
is Shit
band.
Dick, and we're gonna cut
This
the mic.
is one of our
This is
faves.
so you can pick it up.
We're always trying to find ways to play this.
This
We
is
always
it.
try to find an excuse to play this lovely little ditty.
We hate all shit dicks! Andy Warhol, shit dick! Mick Jagger, shit dick! Michael Jackson, shit dick! Jeffrey Dahmer, cannibal, shit dick! We hate shit dicks! By slamming shit dicks! Boy George, shit dick! Freddie Mercury, shit dick! David Bowie, shit dick! Rob Halford, Judas Priest, shit dick! Shit dick! Rock Hudson, Liberace, Dim Neighbor, Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger, Fist fucking shit dick, Truman Capote, shit dick, Richard Simmons, shit dick, Rod Stewart, shit dick, Richard Gere, Bud Turbulent shit dick! We hate the funky shit dicks! The funky shit dicks! You're sick, sick, sick!
God damn it. I love that song.
That is so good.
We love that thing. We haven't played that in a long time.
That's really good. Yeah, we can work up a little.
You
version
can
of
work
that.
up a version of that,
You know,
Richard?
loungify it, give it a little more swing class.
Richard
We'll work on
Gere,
that.
but gerbilin shit dick.
We don't have to do it
Wow.
now. I don't have the lyrics yet, but let's see.
Yeah,
it.
the lyrics, because, you
Let's
know,
tease the quarter hour.
the
and say
lyrics
coming
are
up.
star-studded.
What we'll do is we'll
They are good.
We'll take a break in a little while. The band, leave the studio. You work it up a little bit. Maybe hear the song again in Steve's studio, and then we'll come back and do that.
Yeah,
Hey,
we'll totally do that. That's good.
Hawk, where are you getting those lyrics? You just typed those up?
On the fly.
From memory?
I think he missed a couple, but he did a very good job.
That's
I'd like to
very cool.
volunteer to do the fart noises.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that'd be
there you
awesome.
go.
That's a
But we
part
need
of
you to
everybody.
do them not just like the original song. You need to sort of lounge your fart noises out.
All right.
And by the way,
fart
that
noises.
as a song guy, I think. And by the way, what a great title for myself, song guy. that is a really well constructed.
Isn't that good?
song because they didn't just repeat shit dick over and over again and throw names in there. They built a real song. They had a verse, and then there was a bridge, and then there was a turnaround, and there was a refrain, and then they did that double time with the call and answer.
Right, right.
That's a great song.
Isn't it
What's the name of the artist?
Who did that? We just know they were on Panzerfaust Records.
I'd love to
Got
find
a
out.
little racial
because
problem.
Every time we sing a song, we pay a royalty.
Record company.
Yeah. Well,
by the way-
Panzerfaust was an anti-tank weapon that the Nazis used to use. back in the day.
I
You know,
have-
and by the day, I
Back in
mean
the
the
day.
40s. You know,
in the day.
back in the day.
Back
You
in the
know,
good old days.
when we was hanging in Poland and shit. Back in the day,
in the day,
G. We was
September 9th,
blitzkrieging all
1939.
over to Europe. Yo, B. Yeah.
I don't ever laugh when I do these radio shows because all the rest of the DJs in the United States suck. And you guys are funny, and I
Richard,
love
thank
you
you
guys.
so much.
Thank you so much.
You don't even know because I'm on 100 radio stations all the time.
can only imagine.
We were just on Z100, and those guys are sweet. I know these people for a
But
long
it's
time.
regular radio,
It's regular
too.
radio. They're not
They have to be
hilarious like this. It's
We
so
hope you
very
can.
nice.
We hope we can
They can't
ruin
play
it
shit
for
dick.
regular radio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope
Did they
so.
play Shit Dick?
Oddly enough, they did, but it was Shakira's version. Let me tell you though,
That is sexy.
It's sexy because music is an entity unto itself. I'm quoting Shakira out of the USA Today. Remind me, speaking of Panzerfaust, I also have a Nazi record label story about my old label that I want to tell you guys later.
Really?
You think I hate Paul Anka?
Well, we got Paul Anka clips for you.
Oh, I can't wait. I got to tell you about my old record label Oleo Records. Let me get that spelling right.
Oleo?
So the slander and libel suit.
Why have I
can
heard
be
of
very
Oleo
accurate.
Records? Who else was on there?
They put out
Right.
a lot of independent stuff. They put out the Richard Blade.
Was Jackie
flashback
Martling? Yeah, Jackie Martling
that's
was on
his label.
Oleo Records. I remember him always hawking his wares and.
Let me tell you a little story about that label. We have time now?
Sure.
What time is it in real time, by the way? Do we have time?
It is 5 minutes. Well, now, if we say the time during the replays, it is about
5
6
till?
minutes to the hour.
To the hour.
To the hour.
And there's no Arbitron, is there?
And there's no commercials. We
Oh,
just
so
we stop
fucking
when we
good.
want to stop.
There's
love
no
you guys.
nothing. There's no ratings. There's no accountability.
Right,
There's
that's
no
perfect.
nothing.
My
There's
gut instinct
just
was like,
XM's money.
I was just thinking to
in
myself,
our
we got to
pockets.
get into that 5-minute till break.
No,
so that we can
oh
get
no.
into the news at the
And the
top of the
hatred
hour and do
for
the legal
shit
ID.
Hatred to shit dick.
Oh, man, I love this.
Wow.
The hatred of shit dicks.
Well, the old record label, when I first did this Richard Cheese album, this first label bought my first CD for $7,000. That's what they
Seven
paid me.
Gs?
$7,000 to record the entire album.
7 large.
16 songs for $7,000. $500 or less per song.
Now, at the time, were you psyched, thinking, "Hey, I'm making money with my music"?
I'm thinking I'm going to be on a record deal. I'm going to have CDs in every store. I'm thinking this is going to be huge.
Right.
And I did the whole album with just a couple guys and musicians, and it worked out great. He put the thing out.
This is deja
And
vu, by the
spent-
way.
Yeah, I know. I was about to. Go ahead. We
yeah.
have a
Oh,
little
no, go
story
ahead.
too.
No, you go.
You
He,
first.
And then we'll tell the exact same story.
Oh, good.
We'll just.
Well, it gets so much worse than I think any other horror story I've heard in the music industry. So he put out the CD, and it sold maybe 5,000 copies, and he just stopped doing anything about it. I go out there and I start working it. I come into New York. I go on the Opie and Anthony show when it was on FM. Those were the days. And then we sold CDs, and we were promoting, and it was great. And then he calls me up and says, "Hey, we'll do a second record. We'll do your second record for the option." Now, my contract said the option was $15,000 for the next record.
All
I was
right.
like, great. $15,000. I'm making double as much. I can do it twice as good an album. And he goes, "No, but I'm only going to give you $7,000 for the second record." I said, "But the contract says $15,000."
Did he pull the legal term contract schmontract?
He did.
Which
It was so much
it's
better
hard to
than
get
that.
out of.
He said, I know. And my lawyer said to him, "Argument?" And he said, "Argument, schmargument."
That's what happened. God, I hate that legal jargon.
I know.
Schmargument,
So he
as
said,
long
"No,
as I'm rich."
I'm only going to pay you $7,000. Take it or leave it." And I said, "But the contract says you have to pay me $15,000 if you exercise the second option." I said, he said, "Well, then I won't exercise the second option." And he walked away. Release me from the contract. I'm like, "Okay, fine,
Wow.
you asshole. Then I'll go put out my own CDs." So I put out Toxicity, my own CD, and it went well, thank you. I said to him, "Look, I'm going to put out my own CDs. Are you cool with that?" And he said, "Sure." He said, "I'll write you a letter that says you're free and clear."
Uh-oh.
He writes me a letter. You can use Richard Cheese. You can say the name. You can run the whole CD and do what you want without obligation. So I put out Toxicity. Great. I put out I'd Like a Virgin. I'm holding these up for the radio audience, by the way.
I see that. And
I
so
have
do
2
the listeners.
CDs out there independent, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? RichardCheese.com is his website right now. I should own that.
absolutely
Who should have OpieandAnthony.com?
Well, we had a fight for our
Yes,
website.
we did.
You did?
It took a good year.
And you won, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't fucking not be
An
Opie and Anthony and own it.
An anti-fan had the site.
I'm kind of getting some thing here because I see your website is iloveRichardCheese.com.
Exactly.
And not just RichardCheese.com.
And you can't imagine how much I enjoy saying those extra 2 syllables 100 times a day. And people coming up to me going, hey, can I go to your website, RichardCheese.com? I go, no, don't go to RichardCheese.com because he set up his website. By the way, I love Bobby playing beautiful, lovely music behind my horrible legal nightmare. He has RichardCheese.com just selling the first CD and no information about my other CDs.
Now,
so
you
like,
don't
you're
get
cyber squatting,
nice
you
of you to
bastard.
Do you get any money?
I barely get any money from that
Yeah.
CD. And so anyway, I've been fighting him to get RichardCheese.com back, and I said, look, man, I'm Richard Cheese.
Right.
You told me it was okay for me to put out Richard Cheese CDs. I have a trademark on Richard Cheese now.
Maybe you should shorten your name to Dick.
I got DickCheese.com.
Oh, you
got DickCheese.com?
DickCheese.com. I called this porn guy in Florida who owned DickCheese.com, and I
he was
said,
dying
hey,
on
man,
it.
look, you're not using it. It just forwards to cyberfoxes.com. If you pull up cyberfoxes.com, pull up DickCheese.com on there, and look what comes up. Opie, read that if you see it. DickCheese.com. I love this guy. He was
I
so
don't
nice.
have BenBailey.com. I had to use the real BenBailey.com.
See?
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
so
because Ben Bailey could be
this
another
is-
guy.
It's a British, some guy in England.
This is so great.
This is hilarious. You go to
Tried to
dickcheese.com,
sell it to
Anthony.
me.
Yeah.
It says, welcome to dickcheese.com. If you're looking for lounge singer Richard Cheese, click here. If you're looking for top-notch explicit internet porn, click here.
I split this
You're in good company.
DickCheese.com with this porn guy. He was so
Split it.
nice.
That's hilarious.
That is pretty cool because now 2 people are sharing the same link page.
That's right, and he gets
Yeah, that
my
works
traffic,
well.
and I get his. And it's a
Isn't that
beautiful
great
thing.
how you're
We work
working together?
Exactly.
and that's a really
Can we play We Are the World for
Hold
this?
on. This is a tough decision though, Richard. It's like, do I go to the lounge singer Richard Cheese or get top-notch explicit porn? I don't know which one to do.
I guarantee you, everyone does the porn first.
Wow.
They go right to the porn
Absolutely.
page. And they get their rocks off, and then
Yeah,
they're
well,
like,
I'm
"All right,
looking-
what was I doing again? Oh,
I'm
yeah,
looking for Richard Cheese, but
Yeah,
I got a
but-
couple extra minutes.
I gotta click on this.
Richard, our story really fast. We put out a CD called Demented World. Sold well over 100,000 copies.
Oh my God, that's
we
great.
maybe saw 10 grand each, maybe.
We got so roped
maybe.
on this.
I don't even think we saw that much, right?
No,
Ed?
no.
And then the guy decided to stop. Well, go ahead.
He decided to stop paying us at all. All of a sudden, all these CDs are out there. He just stopped paying us.
And know why he decided to stop paying us? Because we were bitching on the air for a year that we weren't getting paid.
We weren't getting paid, so we started bitching about it on the air. He finally calls us up and goes, heard you bitching about me on the air. Said, yeah, well, we haven't been paid. He goes, well, you know what? Now you're not getting paid. But
Oh my
he
gosh.
stopped. So you're not going to pay us? Even though you haven't been paying us, now you're really not going to pay us. These shysters.
Please tell me you've sued him.
No.
Why not? You can get a lot more dough out of that. I'll sue him for you.
We
You
want.
know what I say? Sue schmoo. I
I went to high school with her, by the way. Huge tits.
some Asian girl. She was beautiful and quite a slut.
We knew that we were in trouble with this guy, Richard.
O's.
Yeah.
Schmoo.
He was representing Bozo the Clown.
Right. But not the original
big
Bozo.
contract.
Not
the
original
Bozo.
Bozo the Clown. And then he
But
actually
does he have
told
the real website?
he was trying to he was trying to be our agent as well. So he was bragging with these stories of people he knows and things he's done in his past. He actually told us a story. You know the song Na 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 Na
Sure.
Hey Hey. Do you know who sings that?
I do. It's
Very obscure band.
it's got an S in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
One hit wonder.
Schmoo?
Water vapor.
Sweet or sweet or
Steam.
Steam.
No, Steam. That's right.
It is
That's
steam.
He claims that
Wait, I think I got it's Steam.
Oh,
Am I
very
right?
good. Very
That's it,
good.
Steam.
Is it A, Steam?
this guy who wanted to be our agent
What is steam?
was telling us that he was in the studio while this band was doing this song, but they didn't have a name. And he saw
steam, and it was this long, stupid manager agent type story where they go into these long-winded things. It takes forever. So I saw steam coming out of the radiator, and I said, "Why not call the band Steam?" And they went, "What a great idea!" And as we know, the name of the shut up. I was with a manager one time, and he's telling us this long story about how he this other manager he was with, they were fighting over clients all the time, and this one manager turned down this one client, and he signed her to a contract on a napkin a cocktail napkin in
the
a
old cocktail
bar,
napkin
and they
story.
signed the contract. And do you know who that artist was? And now now it's a game. We got to say. Heart? No.
Was it
Pat
Shit Dick?
Benatar? No. Yeah, Panzerfaust Records, Shit Dick. No. And you're just sitting there going, could you just say this so I could go home?
Oh, that's
that
awesome.
artist was Cyndi Lauper.
Oh my God.
Wow. Hey, that's fantastic.
How about that?
I love that. I heard Scott Shannon this morning on the PLJ doing a story about which starlet has herpes. And they were doing the mystery question of the day.
The answer is D, all of the above.
That's an interesting
that was
But I was
subject.
just like, wow, Shannon is getting
Get the
into
post.
some
That's the
good
blind
stuff.
item in the post today. They had a couple
Yeah,
good
blind
ones.
item, exactly.
They had a couple good ones today. And then the same guy was trying to get us to sign a 5-year contract in the middle of a food court in a mall. With
On
a
a
big
napkin?
Because he wants another story for next time.
With a
And I was
big-
in a food court
Yeah.
and I signed it on a
I
root beer
signed,
napkin.
and that was Opie and Anthony.
He brought and remember he brought his muscle with him, that big scary black dude.
Brought a big
It
black
was
guy
almost
with
like
him.
you will
Big
sign
scary
this
black
contract.
Anyone
awesome.
could sit in an expensive office. I use food courts and pass the savings on to you.
How many people could close a
Right.
deal in front of the Cinnabon?
Yeah,
the way,
right?
to finish
Try
the-
the chicken chow mein here. It's wonderful.
To finish
Only
the
the free
story,
samples.
Yes, sir.
just to finish the story, the reason we were in the food court.
When your food has toothpicks stuck through it, you know you're dining in style.
Look, hors d'oeuvres.
To finish the food court story, we put out this Demented World CD, Richard, and we toured. We kind of toured the CD. We went
Did
to
signings everywhere, all over Massachusetts.
we went on that mall tour.
Right,
We
right.
went to all these malls and record stores, and no joke, there was a few that we were there all day, 6-7 hour signings.
Unbelievable.
And we're just thinking ka-ching, ka-ching in our heads because we weren't making any money, and this is like, we're finally going to make some cash for what with what we do. So he wasn't paying us, and we finally meet in the mall at the food court, and now he's going to give us.
He's
going to
give us our checks. So now we're like on the way there. Me and Opa going, this is great. Finally, we're going to get money. This motherfucker better have 10 grand, at least 10 grand each for us.
and that would only be
Or-
maybe part of the money.
part of the money. And it's like,
fraction.
at least, in good faith, it better be a check for 10 grand each.
This guy was like selling T-shirts and posters and counting the cash in the back corner.
Oh, man.
Oh, it
one
was
of
all
those guys.
cash. He'd sell these posters and T-shirts.
We didn't see
and
one
be
dime.
in a corner, and you just see his arm moving and hear, and you know he's not jerking off. He's out just wads of cash, and we never
Looked
saw
up every once in a while.
one.
Keep it up, boys.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Keep going, boys.
going, guys.
Things going great.
Good
Things
work.
going
Yeah,
great.
thumbs up. His big green stained thumb. Thumbs up. Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Because we were
He's
just
got pictures of like friggin' Benjamin Franklin on his thumb from counting hundreds.
We were just happy to be there because, this is huge exposure. The CD kind of went all over the country, but a few here, a few there, all over the country.
did-
It was
okay.
exciting,
Yeah.
So we had nothing?
So
he didn't have a check for
Okay.
anything?
Oh, he had a check. I think it was for $1,000 each.
$1,000 each, yeah.
$1,000 each. He slides it in the envelope like a big money deal's going down, like a ransom for a hostage thing is slide back. A suitcase of cash, and $1,000 he slides up, and we are like, this son of a bitch. And he wanted to sign us at that moment. Hey guys, here's the contract. It's a 5-year deal. Like, dude, you just stiffed us. And we're going to now sign with you?
Which item from
5-year
the food
deal, you
court
guys
did
get
you pour in his
$1,000 every
lap?
6 months.
Yeah, every 6 months. I know. I was ready to take my.
All right, so where are we at? We got the Paul Anka clips for
Oh, I want to hear
Oh,
Paul
I can't
Anka.
wait. You guys want
Gotta hear Paul Anka.
clips?
Listen
Paul
to
Anka
this
just
scumbag.
losing his mind.
How he treats his band. You
The
guys
light
might
and
have
times of your
Oh,
life.
flashbacks.
Sorry, here we go. Paul Anka yelling at his band.
The light and times of your life. What is that blue doing over there on all the way to the middle, and then you shut it off? What is that all about?
That was a fuck up.
That was a fuck up.
Yeah.
If I see that again, you're gone with the rest of them. Is that clear? That's just the way it is around here. You understand that? That's how fucking crucial this is.
That's how fucking crucial this is
Yeah.
my new catchphrase.
That's
Use
how
that.
fucking crucial this
Guy had
is.
his amp in the wrong setting.
Yeah, it was something.
You got
it
that
was
turned to
actually-
the middle.
Yeah, what are you doing? It was actually something to do with, I guess, the way the lights he was pissed at.
Yeah, I don't
He was
remember
pissed
on
the
that
way they
one.
came in and out of songs, and he threatens their jobs.
Well, here's the one where he puts them on fucking notice.
Oh.
You thought 8 things tonight. You're on fucking notice, John. I gave you a list. You had half a list that I gave you with cues and everything on it. Okay? The guys get shirts. Don't make a fucking maniac out of me. The guys get shirts.
The
You
guys
understand? We're not going to be as strong as our weakest link. The guys get shirts.
The guys get shirts.
Shirts. He's
What is
upset
that?
about the shirts.
They're all
The
hanging
outfits
around
guys
shirtless.
wear.
The guys get shirts.
I chewed out Frank for losing one of our tiger stripe ties, but he found it.
Yeah.
And everything's
He did.
fine. He's still in the band.
Did you
I'm
chew
not
him
firing
out,
you
though?
guys.
The guys
I didn't
get
say
had to.
that it was that fucking crucial.
You're on fucking notice,
You're on
buddy.
fucking
notice.
Frank,
But
or
yeah,
whatever
you're
the
on
fuck
Guys
his name
wear
is.
ties.
God, that's awesome.
This one's really good. Listen to this clip.
Now, guys, I'm giving you all 1 week to get this together. Okay? I'm giving you 1 week to play that music the way it's supposed to be played. I'm giving everybody 1 week. Everybody's got 1 week to do it right. Because I'm in my form right now. If you guys are not going to come up and support me with the enthusiasm I've got for it, it ain't going to work. I'm the only important one on that stage. And you are letting me down. Do you understand that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Do you understand that?
I'm the only important one on that
That's
stage.
it. He's the only important one.
I need to start being an asshole.
See?
That is why he sold 8,000 CDs last week, because he's an asshole.
Doesn't that
And that's
sound
the secret?
like a lot of fun, though?
Oh,
just
man.
getting up in front of a group of people that are supporting you and just treating them like shit.
Oh boy,
I
that's
love it.
great. Well, I'm staying in this
Be a
business.
fun guy to work with.
Yo, must
be
just
nice.
be a
Touring
treat.
around with Paul Anka, shirtless.
Well, we have one more clip.
Go ahead.
One more clip worth playing because he asked them if they like their jobs.
Now, we're all important in the totality. If you don't care like I care, I don't need you guys to take my money. Just like that guy last night that fucked up my crew and was short labor. I lost out $20 or $30 fucking $1,000 because my crew got fucked. Do you understand? Do you understand where I'm coming from with integrity? And you guys better have the same thing. Because you're all replaceable. Do you all like your jobs? Do you want your jobs? Do you? Then you better protect his. Because if that happens again, he does not have that job anymore. Do you understand? You better make it right.
The band gets shirts.
Guys get shirts.
You don't know how crucial this is. Do you fucking like your job?
Wow. See, I like that.
Do you fucking like your job?
I like the new
You like
Richard
your job?
Cheese.
Well
Come on,
done.
Richard.
I love
I-
Richard Cheese.
My crew fucked me for $20,000 or $30,000. Do you not understand integrity?
Right.
I think I got it. I think I got it.
That's
Thank you guys.
good.
Thank you, Paul Anka, for giving me a reason.
You could go off with that Hillary Duff bitch.
Oh, jeez.
Use that one.
I actually did yell at him. That
You
was
did?
good. But he's out of the band. You can yell at him as you're firing him.
You want to hear "Slice Like a Hammer"? This one's pretty good too.
Oh, absolutely.
We have millions of them. This will be the last one, I guess, for today.
There is a lot of loose shit going on, and I am telling you, you guys are on thin ice. All right? I'm telling you right now. And when I fucking move, I slice like a fucking hammer. You've seen it, and I'll do it again. When I tell you the band, you better look and make sure everybody's here when you walk in this room. I will not put up with this shit. You understand that? Oh, man. That's just the fucking way it is. Every one of your fucking checks cash with the amount on it. Do any of your checks bounce? Do y'all get full value on your money? I want full value on your fucking service. Do you hear me?
Wow, what a scumbag. I love it.
Slices like a hammer.
Like
When
a
I
hammer.
move,
He'll
I
fucking
slice
pound
like
you like a
hammer.
pair of scissors.
That's what I use.
It's like a
I know when I
rap
get
song.
You know what? When I get a nice filet mignon at a restaurant, I use a fork and a hammer. And I just kind of, and it slices. Paul Anka's right. I never thought it would work.
I used to watch SCTV, and there was a character on the days of the week called Rocco, and he was
Yeah.
this dumb hitman, and he'd go, "Yeah, I'm crazy. Crazy like a snake." It's bad idiom.
We fail to consider the possibility that maybe the band is just awful.
Yeah, I know. We're sticking up behind the band. Maybe they were
Just
really
fucking
bad.
everything up.
It's a
He
bunch
really
of
legitimately
7-year-old
has a reason to yell at him.
It's a bunch of like 12-year-old kids in a high school
Oh,
or
that would
junior
be
high
even better.
band.
Sitting there in their briefs.
They pull back, and he's yelling at all these kids in an
Kids, they're
orchestra at
crying.
junior high.
I like his
That's
cliches
awesome.
that he uses,
Well,
too. When
you
you
know-
sit there and you're yelled at a guy that's saying, you're on thin ice, and we're only as strong as our weakest link. It's like you're getting cliches thrown at you.
Oh, man.
Stop it. A bird in the fucking hand is worth two in the bush. I have no idea what that means, Paul. Yeah, fuck you.
Well, get your shirt.
It means
Shut
you
up.
Get your shirt.
This is
You know, a shirt has two sleeves and a neck hole. And you could all be leaving out of one of them. What?
Some
Paul?
of them have buttons, too.
Yeah, buttons. And
have
I'm
time to get
buttoning
into that.
down this stage show and trying to make as many shirt references. You know, don't make me collar you and
Those checks are
Hem-
cash for the
hem-
amounts that are written on them.
Legal tender.
Not a penny more, not a penny less.
God, that is awesome. I am so relieved because, you know, when I came in here this morning, I was thinking, I hate Paul Anka, but now I feel sorry for him.
Don't you feel sorry for him
and
now?
now it's okay that he
Such a
needs
tool.
that money.
This is riding over here thinking, I hate Paul Anka.
Yeah.
I hate Paul
I know, the
Anka.
whole time.
Like, all
It's,
day.
I hate Paul Anka and I hate Oleo
Anka.
Records. I hate Paul Anka, I hate Oleo Records.
Now you can vent.
This is
know.
addicting, though. We got to play another one now.
Oh, please.
He talks about
Please.
Jesus Christ in this clip.
this is
Jesus.
The only satisfaction I'm going to get is to lean your fucking asses like the coach of a ball team or any goddamn business till you get it. You understand that? Because if you don't feel embarrassed about it, and you have no conscience, you got no heart, you got no integrity. You understand that? Then all you do is you take the fucking money and you've got no substance. Remember that. People of substance and character care about what the fuck they do when they fix it. Okay? And I think you're working with me because I think that's the way you are. And I don't pull any punches with you guys. I am telling you that his job is on thin ice. And you know how fast I move. I don't care if you're a light man, a production manager, an agent, or a theater owner like last night. You understand? I have a new philosophy. I don't care if it's Jesus Christ.
He'll fire Jesus Christ.
This guy will fire Jesus Christ.
Remember when Jesus Christ got fired that time?
Sad.
It was
care if
so
he's
awful
Jesus
because
Christ.
he was always late and he'd use that excuse about the subway. You know?
He hasn't.
Isn't
3
it?
minutes
You know,
late.
the saddest part is watching Jesus at unemployment, sitting there with the woman going, "Did you try to be the savior today?"
I showed up at Paul Anka's rehearsal without a shirt.
But he's Jesus.
Jesus
He
hasn't
doesn't
worked.
have a shirt.
Jesus hasn't worked since.
I want to know what happened between Paul Anka and his ball coach. I had to ream your ass like a ball coach.
Like a ball coach in
Jesus,
6th
Paul.
grade that makes you go home and cry at night. Curl up in the shower in the fetal position.
His little league coach was fucking him in the ass. That's why he's
Like
such
a
a dick.
ball coach.
Oh, man.
All right, one more. We got to do one more.
No, you got to stop.
One more. Don't make me a
It hurts my
maniac.
face to
Now,
laugh.
we're all important in the totality. If you don't care like I care, I don't need you guys to take my money. Just like that guy last night that fucked up my crew and was short labor. I lost out 20 or 30 fucking $1,000 because my crew got fucked. Do you understand? You understand where I'm coming from with integrity? You
heard
guys
that
are
one
better
already.
than
With integrity.
because you're all replaceable. Do you all like your jobs?
Play
You
this
want
one.
your jobs? Do you?
It's a little different.
Then you better protect his. Because if that happens again,
Remix.
he does not have that job anymore. You understand? And you better make it right. If you don't do the job, you're gone. And that goes for everybody. That's just the fucking way it is. Because you got it too good. And as long as you got it good, you got to make it good. Get it fucking right. That's just the way it is around here. Do you hear me? You understand that? Don't make a fucking maniac out of me.
There you go.
Too late.
There you go. It sounded like the same clip, but everyone has done it. When you're arguing, you say the same shit over and over,
Over
again.
and over.
All right.
Paul Anka.
Awesome.
Make a fucking maniac.
Well, that solves all my problems because if I can get that recording out there, I think that'll dip
gonna
into
give you a
his
copy.
sales and bring up the Richard Cheese CD
Richard,
sales.
this is what we're going to do.
Yeah, baby.
Starting to make me think what the fuck I did over here. Fucking Paul Anka, you motherfucker. Keep him here. Keep him here. No shirt.
You understand where I'm coming from with integrity?
If that came from a mafia boss, everyone should be scared, but
Yes.
it's Paul Anka.
Someone at
What
one
can
of the
he
shows,
actually do? Well,
they,
you know,
they
fire
refer to
you,
him
but-
as the Bat.
The bat?
Because he looks like a bat. Wally the Bat. Sometimes he's got that tux on, and
Wally
for
the
some
Bat.
reason the collar seems extra high.
Yeah.
He's all tan and dark hair. He looks like George Hamilton. Bat.
That's hilarious.
All right, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, baby.
Somebody's face.
When we get
Make a maniac out of me.
when we get back from break, we'll do Shit Dick.
We'll do Shit Dick
Yeah, because we
live
want you
with
guys
the band.
we want you guys to hear it again. Just to make sure you
Absolutely.
got it. It seems like you do, but just to make sure.
Absolutely.
But as we go to break, why don't you do another
do a song.
track
Hit it,
off your new
boys.
CD there? It's ILoveRichardCheese.com.
It's a little tune by my good friends Green Day. Don't want to be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new mania. Can you hear the sound of hysteria? The subliminal mindfuck America. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything isn't meant to be. Okay, TV dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones who meant to follow, for that's enough to argue. Well, maybe I'm the faggot America, the subliminal mindfuck America, for that's enough to argue. tequila. Thank you so much. Thanks, O&A.
More with Richard Cheese in just a bit. All right. Where are we?
Put down the Playboy magazines, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
look
The
at them
band got
perusing
Playboy
porno.
magazines.
The band is pleasuring themselves.
Frank, put that down. Pick up the sticks. Put down that stick and pick up the,
The
other
band
two.
gets
Thank
pants.
Are we ready for
Put those
shit
things
dick?
away.
I think I want to try it. You know, this is we
Give
just
it a
learned
whirl?
this 5 minutes ago. Let's play the original song so we get a taste of the
Oh,
original
good idea,
again.
good idea.
And
You
then we'll go
actually
into
know
the,
how to do radio. Very
Baby,
good.
I used to work in the business.
Yeah.
I used to be a major market flamethrower.
You want to give people the contrast.
I used to say 25 minutes in front of 3 a.m. on Sunday morning. That's my shift. Coming up next, we got Powerline with Brother John, and then Dick Clark's Rockin' Countdown. I'll be pressing this button for the next 7 minutes. And then at about 25 minutes, I'll check the transmitter log on KZZP.
Holy crap, I forgot about that.
Wow.
Mesa, Phoenix.
Transmitter log.
Remember the transmitter log?
Oh, my God.
And remember you have to do the EBS test?
Yeah.
Remember if you played one commercial out of order and you didn't write the exact time, the traffic lady would come in, you know, boom, 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 like that
All
big
pissed
orange
off.
monster in the Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Yeah.
We got to do a make good on this now.
Make good, yeah.
Goodbye.
God, I love the radio.
right,
Those
here
were the days.
Here's the original
This is
shit
the original
dick.
song of Shit Dick, and then
We'll give you a
start
little
up.
taste of this, yeah.
Let's make sure we got this.
Shit dick! We hate all shit dicks! Andy Warhol, shit dick! Mick Jagger, shit dick! Michael Jackson, shit dick! Jeffrey Dahmer, cannibal, shit dick!
Oh, yeah, that's a little better for me. It's always important to take a good song and give it that lounge style. We hate all shit dicks. 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 Andy Warhol. Shit dick, Mick Jagger. Shit dick, Michael Jackson, child molester and shit dick, allegedly. Jeffrey Dahmer, cannibal, shit dick, butt slamming shit dicks. Rock Hudson, shit dick, Liberace, shit dick, Jim Neighbors, shit dick, Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger, shit dick, fist fucking shit dick. We hate the fucking shit dicks. The fucking shit dicks. Fuck those shit dicks! Thank you, shit dick. I'll be here all week.
Wow. The highlight of the week right
Nice
there.
job, boys.
Is
Thank you.
bravo.
That's one
Richard
of the-
Cheese and the band.
Thank you so much. That's one of the songs we'll be playing tomorrow night at the Bowery Ballroom. And it's sold out, unfortunately. But if we get 500 of your 180 listeners to show up, we'll do a second show.
You know,
So
that
come on
has
by.
such a different feel than
Isn't
the
it
original. The hatred is gone when you sing it.
It's still a love song.
It is.
They're all
it really
love songs.
is.
They love to hate these people.
It's
but
more a
love.
tribute to these people than a condemnation.
Do you
like
know
the
what I'm saying
Panzerfaust people.
about integrity?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know
The
where I'm coming
band
from with
gets
integrity?
shirt. I'm doing that all week.
The band gets shirts.
God, that's awesome.
And you got to say it like 5 times.
He's
Let
so
him know.
great.
The band gets fucking
bat.
shirts.
Don't mess with
Guys,
the
thanks
back.
for having us on. I kind of got to roll, and I'm not.
Please.
I'm not.
Thank you for
We got to roll out in a few minutes. We want to wrap it up with one big song for you, and I got to say this, and this is all. Play me some serious schmoozing music there, Bobby. I got to tell you, and this is
Ass-kissing
me
music.
out to the XM listeners who are here today, because 10 years from now, you're going to go, oh, I used to listen to XM when it first started out. I was one of the first guys who listened to O&A, and I was there for him. And you guys, it's so
Like
good.
the people with the Betamax.
That's right. You were faithful to that format. It's just nice to see you guys back on the air. And I'm not kidding. If you don't know that people are listening and believing in you, not just the pests, but the people who have bought a new Toyota Scion and they got the XM installed, they are so lucky and grateful that there's an Opie and Anthony on the show. Big round of applause for Opie and Anthony.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you so much, Richard.
And with that in mind, we'd like to play a song that we've never played live. A little song by my good friend Slipknot. Do you think we can swing this one together there, Bobby? You know, it's Opie and Anthony.
We want to say something about you, though.
Well, this is a song called People Equal. Oh, you want to say something to me right now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I'm ready. Play the shitty music again.
You're good, too.
Adam Sandler had this great stand-up act. I saw him do it at the Improv in like 1987, and he did this whole thing about his girlfriend being so sweet to him. She'd say, you know, Adam, I love you. You're such a nice, tender lover, and I think you're so pretty when you wake up, and you're so nice to me and sweet, and I just love you. And he goes, yeah, and all I could think of to say with her was, well, you know, you got great jugs. God bless Adam Sandler.
Some
thanks,
people
you
much
guys.
better
It's
with
good.
words.
Let's do that People Equal Shit song. You know what
So
I'm
we're going to
talking
go
about?
out with another song. So let's get the plugs in. I love RichardCheese.com, Bowery Ballroom tomorrow night.
That's right, but it's sold out. I appreciate
All right.
everyone.
And you'll come back
and
and see us?
Oh, absolutely.
The official house band of the Opie and Anthony show?
Monday. I'll come back Monday.
Nice.
We'd have you back Monday.
I'm here. I'm here till Tuesday. I'm swinging.
All right. Richard Cheese back on Monday.
This is exactly where the song starts singing. Okay, good. We've never played this live. World debut. A little Slipknot song from our new CD, Aperitif for Destruction, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if I remember the lyrics. Come on down and see the idiot right here. Too fucked to begging, not afraid to care. What's the matter with calamity anyway? Right, get the fuck out of my face. Understand I can't feel anything. It isn't like I want to sift through the decay. I feel like a wound, like I got a fucking gun against my head. You live when I'm dead. People equal shit. People equal shit. People equal shit. People equal shit. Come on. Satan. One more time, motherfucker. Everybody hates me now, so fuck it. Blood on my face and my hands, I don't know why. I'm not afraid to die, but that is none of your business. Overdo it, don't tell me you blew it. Stop your bitching and fight your way through it. I'm not like you, I just fuck up. Come on, motherfucker, everybody has to die. People equal shit. Everybody clap your hands. People equal shit. Come on. People equal shit. Let me hear ya. People equal shit. Everybody sing. People equal shit. What you gonna do? People equal shit. I'm not afraid of you. People equal shit. I'm everything you'll ever be. People equal shit.
Yeah, Richard Cheese and the band.
That was so fabulous.
I guess we're going to leave with another song from Richard Cheese's CD here, Anthony.
The Michael Jackson song?
Yeah, I love RichardCheese.com if you want more info about Richard Cheese. These guys might be back on Monday. But we're going to leave you this week with a song everyone knows. The Girl Is Mine by Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
He says there's some really funny stuff that only you and I and our audience would appreciate in this song.
All right.
So let's play this, and we'll see you guys on Monday.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Richard Cheese. You know, so many years ago, Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney recorded a wonderful duet, and I'd like to do it for you with someone very special. Every night she walks right in my dreams, since I met her from the start. I'm so proud I am the only one who is special in her heart. The girl is mine. The doggone girl is mine. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stephen Hawking.
I don't understand the way you think, saying that she's yours, not mine. Sending roses in your silly dreams, really just a waste of time, because she's mine. The doggone girl is mine.
I love you more than he.
Take you anywhere.
Well, I love you endlessly.
Loving we will share.
So come and go with me to all the town. The girl is mine.
Richard, we're not going to fight about this, okay?
Stephen, I think I told you, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I've heard it all before, Richard. She told me that I'm her forever lover. You know, don't you remember?
Well, after loving me, she said she couldn't love another.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, she said it. You keep dreaming.
I don't believe it.
Mine, mine, the girl is mine. Mine, 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 mine.
Mine.
The girl is 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 mine. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, Stephen.
Good night.
Robin, 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 Robin.